what brought you here to Northwest?
Well, after the Maddie book came out, a huge part of it was being able to like actually get on campuses and talk to kids and high school kids and college kids because those are the people that we wanted to hear Maddie's story. So folks here reached out and we figured out a date that would work.
What was the main thing you wanted people to take away from tonight?
Well, I think for me, the most important thing is that anyone who, especially on a college campus, who hears Maddie's story realizes that sometimes college can be tough because I think that's not something you hear a ton when you're a freshman. You think you should feel a certain way. And so I think it's really important, for me anyway, that people are sitting out there listening to Maddie's story like, okay, if I've felt anything like this before, like this is something that people have gone through and gotten to the other side. And so it's just hopefully a connection point to her and then realizing that like they're not alone.
Mm-hmm. And like during your presentation, you talked about some of the cultural aspects that could affect that. Could you like reiterate that?
So part of the book, we wanted to not just tell exactly Maddie's story, but like the water in which a lot of like kids now swim. And so part of that is like our obsession with sports in our culture and like how that can affect athletes and young people, like achievement culture, where a lot of times kids are taught that their achievements will bring them happiness, which is a flawed equation many times. Different ways kids are being raised where there's not as much outdoor play and just play in general. So tried to talk through a lot of those different things.
Is there anything else about your presentation that you'd like to add?
I mean, no, I think the main thing I hope is that, yes, the core of it is Maddie's story, but also we want to make sure it's like relatable and interesting, because a lot of times topics like these, it can be very like clinical and medical, and then whatever good is in them gets lost. And so it's really important to me that it's really informative but also interesting, and so that's my goal with it.
Are you like furthering this topic more after you go on the tour, like talking about it, or
well, I think
what are your plans?
I mean, at this point, like it's not like I'm not proactive about it. I just think that when there are places where they reach out and they think it's like valuable to the kids on their campus, then we make it happen. And that I think at this point we feel really good that the book has reached the people that it needs to reach.
And what is that book called? One more time.
The book is called What Made Maddie Run.
What Made Maddie Run?
Yes, M-A-D-D-Y, not I-E.